Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And as bad as that looked right away, I was not picking my nose. It is allergy season for me, so I have just been like lightly scratching my nose. It is a little red. Plus I'm a little sunburnt, so that doesn't help. Welcome back. Today I would like to talk about so far my journey with Candid. This video is not being sponsored. They are still small and they are still growing. So I mean, I want to get them out there with my experience and everything like that. I have not gotten my aligners yet. I will go into that further down the road. Basically, I had chose Candid. I was seeing a lot of ads. I did the research. I was seeing a lot of it pop up on YouTube to where, obviously, if you can tell even right now, and I'm on my phone, so please forgive me if I'm having to adjust. My camera is not working at all. My sound quality was down the drain. But I've always had, you can kind of see, I do have an overbite, but I've never, my smiles never really bothered me. In school pictures, it always did. I don't, like, I mean, there's never, I mean, even now I'm smiling. This is the most that I will do in my everyday life, because it takes more muscles to frown than smile. Wrinkle hack. But I just, in high school, it wasn't that big of a deal. My teeth did not hurt. I did have a consultation at an orthodontist in not middle school, maybe a little bit younger than that. And when I had gone in for my consultation, I do not remember the price. Do not quote me on my dental price for that. For the orthodontist, everybody's situation is different. Since I have an overbite, a problem that I have, which my family, especially my mother, does not think, because I do get my sass from my mother, but I get my coolness from my dad. Fun fact, that I have a small mouth, which my mother will like to say, BS, because we do go back and forth, and we play fight. Nothing ever major, but that she finds it hard to believe that I have a small mouth. Fun fact. So watch your mom when she says that. But in my case, they did not know if my wisdom teeth were even there when they had done my x-rays and everything originally. Lo and behold, how many years later, I did. I had to have surgery, and I got all 4 taken out at once because I was not going to do 2, because only 2 out of my 4 got approved. And then later on, that day or 2 before my surgery, I found out 3 out of 4 got approved. This one was kind of stuck on my jaw like this, to where it was never fully going to come up. So that one did bug me when I flossed or I got something stuck, because my tooth wasn't fully out. I didn't have jaw problems, it didn't hurt, it just, flossing made it very difficult to try to get in there. How can you get in there when it's still technically in the gum? And it had been that way for years. To where this one came down normally. This one was starting to, I think, and this one hadn't, but it looked like I was going to have the same problem with this one that I was with that one. So these got approved. This one did not, because it came down just the way it was supposed to. They tried working it as a crowding issue because it was pushing out my teeth, because literally the back right here is touching, just about. In front, it's open. And I will put my pictures down below in the video, to show what my shots to Candid, so you can actually, grossly, see in, like this, up and down. That you can that you can go and see my problem. Now, do not shame my teeth. I do not really use whitening products because I'm fine with my smile. And when I have gone to the dentist, apparently, in the world that we live in, I have a natural white smile. It's not bleached, it's not normal, and you can really tell on my pictures when you see them, but to me they look a little yellow. And they said no. But I mean, I do drink coffee, I do drink pop, I do drink energy drinks. I have cut down to either one can of pop, one energy drink, or 1 cup of coffee, is what I will have throughout the whole day. If I have a can of pop, I'm not having coffee or an energy drink the rest of the day. If I have an energy drink, well, I'm not getting coffee or a can of pop. I at least will do one of those a day, and the rest is water, Gatorade, or I will have juice, or I have juice packets in my desk at work. Or I will do emergency or airborne because I do have problems with allergies, so I am mixing that, and I will mix that with honey. I take, my favorite combination I like doing is getting, and even do this when you're sick. It's a really good treat, and I really love it, and it's really good on your throat, and it helps a lot. Get the tangerine, emergency, or orange, or mandarin, whatever they have, because they got those weird citrusy flavors, in honey. Now, what I mean by that is get a cup, and I do warm water with mine, because then, it helps soothe my throat. The honey's, in the water. It's not clumped there. Hot water. Then I'll take a spoonful or two of honey, stir that around in there so it's not all clumped. It's already dissolved into the water. And then I will put my emergency in, and I will stir that, and I will drink that. And it's nice, and then if it gets cold, I just go heat it up in the microwave at work, or if I've already finished, I'm working on my second cup of emergency for the day. Just so I can get that honey, because the honey that I do have at my desk and at home is local, and I don't like the taste of honey, and it's very good for your allergies to take a spoonful or a teaspoon of that, tablespoon, of that a day of local honey in your area, and it'll naturally build up. But I can't get past the taste. I have to either do honey lemon water, where I will take an actual lemon and I will cut in half, and I will use half the lemon, squeeze it in there, hot water and honey, same deal. I've done honey and jello. I've done apple cider and jello, or apple cider and honey. I mean, any way I can get that naturally into my diet. Toast, can't do it. I even went as far to make cereal protein bites, and it's 3 simple ingredients: Honey Nut Cheerios, peanut butter, and honey. You melt the honey and peanut butter, and then you mix in the cereal, and then you mold them into balls, and you let them dry, and there's a protein, and I love that too. And plus, I'm getting the honey that I need as well, the natural honey as well. But with Candid, my teeth are a natural white is what the dentists have said, and I've heard that from different dentists. I don't whiten, I don't nothing. I guess this is how naturally your teeth are supposed to look. All this stuff is just, it's fake, it's weird. Apparently sometimes it's hard for them when you're getting a filling done to get that exact clearness of white, because your teeth have been bleached, whatever. Because I used to try to do that in high school all the time, and then I noticed that the stuff I was using, and I'm not going to name the brand, it was a very big brand, and I started getting lines right here at the top of my teeth. Wasn't a cavity. And they had asked what I had been doing, and I said, well, I use a whitener off and on. Is that an issue? Well, that could be causing it. Because the year before I had no issues, and I hadn't even started this whitening process yet. And I have her barking, and I might have to wrap up very soon. But essentially, that's just what it was. My smile bugged me a little bit, but my teeth do not hurt. Back to the orthodontist. Sorry, I'm getting off track. I have a small mouth. I don't remember what the estimates are, but essentially what they would have to do before they could do braces, before they could do anything, I would have to have surgery. And they wanted to break the top of my jaw and put an incisor, I believe is what it's called, to open this up to where I wouldn't have a small mouth. And that would have to heal. So I wouldn't get braces right away. So I'd have to come back after my healing and get braces. That's if everything went well with my incisor and I was doing what I should have, what it would be doing. And I don't remember how many years I would have my braces in. I just remember it was going to be a very long time, very painful for me. I was excited, and I was not about getting braces. I mean, because, at one point you see everybody having them, and it's like, oh, that's a cool thing, so-and-so has braces. But then you start thinking about it more, and it's like, wow, they're really in pain after they got them tightened, or they had their braces tightened this morning, and they didn't come back to school. okay, maybe, this isn't so cool. Um, and basically what I had been told, like I said, I don't remember the estimate that was given for everything when it was all said and done. My surgery, my dental care, this was without anything happening throughout my dental care, my having braces during my surgery, in my recovery time, if something were to happen during my recovery, this was not including that, to where my dad had joked, do you want straight teeth, or do you want to go to college? Sorry, my window, the shades are drawn and I still have this going on. Do you want straight teeth, or to go to college? Well, my teeth didn't hurt, didn't bug me, didn't affect my everyday life. I just looked stupid eating a whole apple. That's why I cut my apples. Um, it didn't hurt. I didn't see and feel, and it didn't bug me. And I said, I think I'm fine. And my mom had said, later on when I was an adult, I am an adult. Adulting is for me. It just, when you could have better health care insurance, you could get it when you're an adult, you can, this is something you can do eventually in your life. And I said, true. So, and I kind of just left it like that. Well, with my wedding coming up, and I will not be anywhere close to being done with my treatment before that at all, for sure. Like I said, I saw Candid. They're still small, they're still growing. They do have orthodontists that will look at your case, will look at your teeth. They make a 3D image of your teeth. They do physical, digital, to see if you're even a candidate for it. And essentially what it is you, and I'll have to ask for a promo code so I can put it down so you guys can go and use that. But essentially what it is you have to pay $95. I didn't pay that, not because I'm sponsored. That had been sitting in my cart with Candid for a while because I'm like, what if this doesn't work? Is this going to work? Yeah, I'd be out $100, but they would give you the $100 back. If you were not a candidate, if your molds were rejected, they will let you know right away, and you will get your money back. So when I found that out, it was kind of like, sorry, tired. That, it was a 50-50 shot. And I kind of